A Reddit user by the name of Hank Gribble posted the show under /r/videos.
Oh, yes.
And it stayed on the front page.
The front page?
Of videos.
Of videos. Not of everything. We don't need to get too excited.
No. For about 13, 14 hours.
That's pretty amazing.
It maintained a number 12 spot around.
Whoa.
And now it's tanked.
Sure.
You've got to go
That's
to
the way it goes.
17th page or so to get to it. But in that time, the video that he posted was the first part of our Canadian versus Mac series.
Yeah, one of my favorite episodes.
And in that time, it got 53,000 hits.
53,000 hits.
And the tide rose the hits of all of our other videos. There's not one video in all of BoxMac that is below 1,000 views at this point.
It's really amazing. That joke in the Halloween episode is now like really, seems really out of place.
It might not quite work.
Yeah.
Less than 300 hits on YouTube. Some days it just feels hopeless.
We were linked on the awesomer.com. They described us as Jonathan Hunt's BoxMac. So it's Jonathan Hunt's BoxMac.
Okay. Well, it is Junt's, I guess.
I call it Junt's BoxMac. Yeah.
Sure, but I like the proper name.
Is a lighthearted yet unabashedly serious cooking show. Here we
I
are
like that
again.
description.
Where he and his friends taste and compare boxed macaroni and cheese brands.
Yeah.
Man, we need to find our niche and get some of that YouTube money. LaughingSquid.com posted us.
I saw them.
BoxMac is a fun web series by Red Cow Entertainment where friends John Hunt and Frankie Frame make, review, and compare different brands of boxed macaroni and cheese. The series compares different styles of mac and cheese in categories like gluten-free, vegan, and frozen varieties. So the two of the three they named are Nina's.
Yes. Well, people like Nina. This is what I have learned.
We were on a radio program.
Yes.
Which we stuck at the end of the HEB2 episode, and we also it's its own upload as well. But John was on a radio program. I was interviewed as well, but they cut my segment.
Yeah, they must have liked me more. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I think they kind of, if it's only a minute 50 segment, then you can't like mix voices really.
Yeah.
But in response to that, one person, McLovin0132, says, "That's why I'm here. I had to pause the show and watch their YouTube show." So we actually got a follower from that stupid radio show.
That's cool.
There's a podcast out there. It's not super well listened to, but maybe it could be a little bit more well listened to. It's a bunch of Canucks.
Canadians.
Right. Insert coin to continue.
Okay.
Is the podcast.
Sure.
Here's a sample of them referencing us.
All right.
So we generally talk a little bit about BoxMac every episode.
Yeah,
Not every
that's
episode,
my favorite.
but
Well, sorry, the past few we have.
It's legitimately my favorite show.
Yeah.
It's a really good. It's good
Oh,
entertainment.
these guys.
Can't say it's not.
So.
And then they proceed to talk about how, because of their love for BoxMac, they're getting sent pictures of BoxMac and being informed about the Cheetos and all this sort of thing. And it's pretty funny, I gotta say, to listen to their podcast and listen to them say pasta, a Canadian thing, and listen to them say, about a box and I'm sorry about this.
Sorry.
And they want us to come on their show.
That would be awesome. I'd love to.
The Herald News swung by.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at their article in a little while.
Okay.
But they took some video of you.
Yeah.
Which came as a surprise to me.
I was surprised to me, too. I wasn't ready for it.
Do you want to look at that clip today?
I don't really want to look at that clip.
Let's go to the clip.
All right. Hi, I'm Jonathan Hunt, and I co-host the show BoxMac on YouTube. And this is one of the macaroni and cheeses we did. This is a macaroni and cheese from Japan. It's called Macaroni and Gratin Set. And unlike our macaroni and cheeses in the U.S., they don't have a lot of cheese in theirs, and theirs is a lot more complicated. You can see the directions there on the back. I had to fry some chicken, and then we had to ended up baking it in the oven to get it to really work well. It was really complicated. We had to translate the directions, but it ended up pretty good in the end. This is definitely one of the most unusual macaroni and cheeses we've ever reviewed on on BoxMac.
But
It was a one-take thing. I had to take one take.
And you had said that the reporter had never seen the show?
No, the reporter had never seen the show.
Now, here you are on the front page of Lifestyle in a nice spread with all the boxes. And even, there's a picture of mac and cheeses, which I think they really enjoyed. I'm not going to go into the article, but here's what I'm going to say about it. It's not clear that the show is a joke. The headline might as well be, "Local man eats mac and cheese." If you read the article, it's like, it just talks about the mac and cheeses themselves and the fact that you ate them. And then like maybe a footnote about and they do this for YouTube. But there's almost nothing that reveals it to be comedy.
In my own defense, since I was the only one interviewed for it, I definitely called it out because I talked about how the format worked even when we switched to trash bags. for bag trash.
And that didn't make print.
And it didn't make print. So, I mean, I understand, they're going to take the angle
Nobody
that's
wants to hear
interesting
about
to them.
trash bags.
Yeah.
We've done articles about trash bags lots of times.
Well, what if we
And
had
they've never liked them.
Do you think that if we had never done Mac, we'd only done trash? Do you think we would have made the press?
I don't think so.
These creeps are doing trash bags. And then I was interviewed separately for the Berkeley Beacon. It's like a much more artfully written article. It's like two friends stand side by side in a small, well-lit kitchen. One wears a clean white chef's outfit and holds 2 boxes of store-brand box macaroni and cheese. His friend, garbed in a casual hoodie, holds back a smile. That's me. To their left, large pots of boiling water sit on a stove, steam shooting out from holes in each lid. To their right, a wooden table is covered in various cooking utensils. How low can we go, Frankie? John Hunt, the man in the chef's garb, asks his companion. Aw, we're companions?
Aw.
39 cents? 40 cents? Hunt says as he gestures to each box. The duo is attempting to determine the best bargain bin macaroni from their local grocer. It's the battle of the cheapest today on BoxMac.
Look at that. That's
And it
lovely.
goes on like that.
I'm most pleased that they just called my kitchen well lit since I decided to like it.
Yeah, we got 2 comments.
Yeah.
One of them was, love the show, boys. Keep up the good work. All Red Cow productions are impressive. So that must be somebody who's just a fan.
Wow.
And somebody else says, makes sense that fat people would make a food show.
It does. I mean, you're not wrong.
It'd be weird if it was like,
Today we eat a piece of lettuce.
Just an empty pot stirring.
It's water.
It's delicious.
With a little bit of salt.
we were in an Australian publication
Yeah.
called The Brag in Sydney. And that was written by fan Joe Earp. The headline is, the world's leading mac and cheese connoisseurs give their verdict on Aussie mac and cheese. And we said it was bad. Pull quote is, we're informed immediately if mac and cheese is in the news or there's a new mac and cheese product.
Yeah, I think we're pretty up to date.
We were also named by Paste Magazine one of the 7 best food-based YouTube channels.
Ooh.
But of course, it was total nepotism. Ashley wrote the article. But she put us up there with the likes of Emmy Made in Japan and Binging with Babish, which I know a lot of people like, and My Drunk Kitchen, and I don't watch any of these.
No.
So we did that 3-ingredient mac from J. Kenzie Lopez. I tweeted him, and he watched it, and he said, oh man, I lose to Kraft. Thanks for giving it a fair shake, guys. So good sport, but somebody was like, no, these guys didn't do it right. And he says, yeah, they didn't follow the instruction to add water until it's creamy. No reason it should get stiff/clumpy. And he is right.
Yeah, we could have done better. I think you actually made it again, didn't you?
Yeah, and it was pretty good.
It's actually the same kind of concept as I do every time I do the rapid.
Here's an interesting little story.
Yeah.
I made a compilation called Michael Keaton Always Makes That Face.
Yes.
And I got an email from WGNTV.com that said, hello there, my name is Marcus Leschak. I'm a reporter/anchor on the WGN Morning News in Chicago. I'm wondering if I could play some of your Michael Keaton face video in my trending news segment. And they did it. It was on some morning news thing in Chicago. And I said, well, send me the clip. And he said, they don't post the segments to the web. There are just too many of them every morning. We don't have the staff to clip them all. And so I'll never get to see the clip. But it happened.
Lost the time.
It happened.
That's cool, though.
But I also heard a lot of feedback that they were like, I just see this guy making a face.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same face over and over again. But I think it is the general theme. This like... A fan named Sal Cento wrote a school write-up on us, on me specifically. It was about, there's a lot of BoxMac content in this paper. It talks about our features, and they did a cool little interview with me and talk all about everything that we do. And maybe I'll put that up on the website in the blog so you can take a look.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I read that. That was cool stuff.
So if you want to do a school book report,
You
can contact us. We're pretty easy to get.
Yeah, we'll answer you that day.
Bar mitzvahs, weddings.